One of the questions that I get asked a lot is, how do I balance my work and being a mom? Like, how do I do all that I do? I thought about it. I'm like, okay, what are the things that I do that helps me find a balance to some extent? Because let's not lie, I won't say that I found balance completely. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please note that what I'm about to share with you is what works for me. It might not work for you, but it's what works for me. Okay? And also note that I do have energy than the average person, right? So first is self-care. Taking care of myself first. So I know that this sounds kind of selfish. Self-care might mean different things to different people. For me, self-care means being in an environment that is clean. So when I'm going to the bakery, my office has to be clean. The bakery has to be, I just want to see some sparkling white. I just want to be seeing white everywhere. In fact, some days before I even do anything, I have to clean the house, whether the house is clean or not. Just the mindset that the house is now extra clean helps me be productive. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what works for me. So in December, I remember that in December I was so overwhelmed. There's little I can do with house chores. In fact, I'm finding it more difficult to do house chores recently because you're just tired from taking care of child and all of that. So in December I outsourced cleaning. I wanted a deep cleaning of my home, right? So I outsourced it to a cleaning company, and when they were done, I was just happy. There's this joy that seeing a very clean home environment does to me. It just, home particularly, it just does something. So self-care to me is, me waking up in time to have my bath, try to look good, different things. It might look good. I don't mean wear fancy clothes, but at least just smell nice. Self-care means different things to different people, right? So, and truth is, if you're not, as a mom, if I'm not in a mentally stable state, I won't be able to give to my child. So I just make sure that I take care of myself first. That's what I do. Because when I take care of myself, that I can start thinking of my child. Oh, you need this, you need that. I'm going to take care of you specially. But when I don't take care of myself, I'm going to pour it out on the child. I'm going to pour it out on my husband, right? So first things first, the first rule to productivity for me, how I get things done, is self-care. The second thing that helps me be productive at home with a baby is to walk when the baby is asleep. Popular saying is sleep when baby sleeps, sleep when baby sleeps. It's not true. You cannot sleep when baby sleeps. It's not realistic. Second month, I was sleep deprived. But then if you watched my previous video, you would see that I mentioned that I had to learn how to track his nap time and track his awake time. Right? We didn't know that. So I was always just, when he's asleep, when he's awake, he's awake. I was just here and there. They'll say sleep when the baby's sleeping. I would try to sleep. As I'm falling asleep, baby's waking up. Babies that they can sense things. Just realize that at the end of the day, I can't sleep every time the baby is asleep. My baby sleeps for how long? Maybe 2 hours. Every nap time is like 2 hours, right? I have like what I want to do for the day. So as he's sleeping, I'm doing it one by one. When he's awake, I will sit down and rest. That's how it works for me. I don't get to do a lot of things when he's awake because now he wants more attention. He likes attention now. But that time, my brain is not working. And sound like I just insulted myself. But like, I'm not trying to do anything tedious. That's something you should try. Work when baby is asleep. David has woken up, so I have to wrap this video up. Anyway, working while David sleeps works for me. I try to schedule my work for the day in such a way that anything that requires me sitting down or pressing my phone, or just being in one position, I do it when David is awake. So things that requires me to think, to press my laptop, editing my videos, all of that, I do it when he's asleep, right? And house chores, I do it when he's asleep. So another point is to have a great support system and ask for help. Asking for help is not something that I'm really great at. I'm very terrible at it. I'm trying to be more open, right? But I'm very terrible at asking for help, especially when it has to do with something personal For me, I don't know if you guys can hear him. Can you hear him? He's playing with himself. He'll start crying now. He does not see attention. So I'm not so great at asking for help, and so it took me a while to really adjust to that. But one thing I did have is support system, especially in the early months, like the first 2 3 months. My mom was of great support. In fact, I don't know what I would have done without that woman. When she left, it was a lot of work on my end. It was a lot on my end. I was finding it difficult to really adjust because I was used to her doing a couple of things, right? So even at that, some of the things I do now is I don't necessarily go to market myself. Do you understand? Even if I'm going to market, I'm going somewhere that I can drive to. So that, because I cannot be carrying David around. I don't have a nanny. So it's just me, my husband, and David. So I can't be carrying him everywhere I go to. He has started crying. So I have to be considerate. My husband still works, he's not fully remote, still works 3 days a week. 3 4 days a week, right? So days where he's at home, I make the most of it. I drop David with him, or we go out together, one of the two. I prefer to drop David with him anyway. Days where he's at home, I try to do a lot of things. Places that I wanted to go to, I would go there. That kind of thing. Also, when I carry David to the bakery, my staff at the bakery sometimes they just help with carrying him, just playing with him, especially when we don't have too much work to do. Just playing with him, taking the burden off me for some time till I go back home. Right, so I just have a very good support system. Just know when to ask for help. I know every mom. David, 1 minute. We're back. Say hi. So as he's awake now, I'm going to end this video and I'm going to have to start editing. So I just try to make the most use of my time. And another thing, I think this is the last thing I'm going to say, is you just need to know when. You need to know when to not do anything, right? Okay, like today now, I'm not been to the bakery in 2 days. And it's because, one, I actually have a lot to do at home. But also because... but also, apart from the fact that I have a lot to do at home, I'm just taking a break. I'm just taking a break. Just know when to relax. I've really learned that to be able to achieve more, you need to first be stable. You need to know when to give yourself a break. You need to know when you don't have to achieve everything. You need to know when to actually calm down. What's that? So yeah, those are the things that I do. I feel like the points are so basic enough, but it also requires a lot of intentionality. David, do you know that you have a lot of weight? Jesus. But it also requires a lot of intentionality. Just being intentional about your day, being disciplined about your day. Oh, this is how I want my day to go. So I will try my best. I'm being realistic, okay? So I will try my best. I would do this, do that. When David is asleep, when he's awake, I will do this also. And asking for help. Just those little things are going to go a long way. All right, I hope that this helped someone. I hope that you found this useful. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's very important to me that you do that. Please like this video, also share if you can. Actually, you should share with all new moms, first time moms. If you have any more tips, please drop in the comment section. I would also love to learn from you. I would love to hear what you do that also makes you productive. So guys, thank you for watching. Bye. David, say bye. Say bye.